Heidi, hi campers. Welcome, welcome. Oh, YouTube's so funny. They change stuff all the time. I'm never quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing, where I'm supposed to be. Hey Anna. Welcome, welcome. Ah, this is so funny. How does it get any better than this? Hey Ramona. What else is possible now that I feel I'm willing to perceive, no being received now? Alright guys, so I have got on the screen for you a couple of options that we could paint today. We've got our star, our moon, and our butterfly that we were working on in the video the other day. The link to that is in the description if you've missed it on how to cut these all out. Or we've got a reasonably big canvas here. This one is, I don't know how big. I have an echo. Echo. How does it get any better than that? Why have I got an echo? It's because we have probably two audios running. Why have we got two audios running? Okay. Let me know if the echo has gone. Hey Isla, hey Karina, hey Libby, hey Carmen, hey Rena, hey Roxy, hey Daphne, hey Doug, hey Deb, hey Lisa. Has the echo gone? Tell me. That's better. Okay, cool. Awesome. How does it get any better than that? I adore you guys. Right. Okay, it's better but not gone. Still a little echo. I wonder. YouTube has changed the way it works, and I went to go live the way I've been going live every other time, and it said that I had to have streaming stuff, which I do have streaming stuff, software, but it's not the way it's been doing it in the past, which kind of makes it interesting. What's right about this we're not getting? Is it a livable echo, would be my question. And while we're sorting out the sound, tell me in the comments what I'm painting on today. I had some really, really cool suggestions on what colours to paint the moon and the star in that video. I wonder who wrote the book of love? No. All the audios are off there, so I don't know. I don't know what else to change. Sorry guys if the echo is still there. Sounds good now, says Rena. The moon and the star, says Ramona. Sounds great. Did you cut the... Yes, I cut the record. There's a link in the description of this video to the video on which I did that, Laura. Oh, good. Okay, I'm happy. It sounds good now. Yay! Cooler booler. Yummy, yummy. Do you have your phone and your computer both streaming? No, just my computer. I have my phone connecting to my computer as my overhead camera through OBS software and using Android Droid Cam client. Which doesn't work if you have iPhones and Mac computers. I've tried, it doesn't work. Anybody knows how to connect an iPhone to a Mac and stream, please, please, please private message me. I would love to know. Moon and the Star. Doug's definite about that canvas. He has said it how many times now? 5 times. Moon and the Star, Moon and the Star, Moon and the Star. Rocket Raccoon. That sounds interesting. I haven't come across Rocket Raccoon. Morning, Julie. Okay. So, Doug, I'm sorry, darling. You've been outvoted. The women have dominated the situation today. And we are going for the moon. Should we shoot for the moon and hit the stars instead? Oh, you guys bring out the best in me. Some people would say it's the worst. It's feeding from both marks. So, Andrea, if you still have echo and nobody else does, I'm wondering if you have me playing on 2 tabs. That's my question to you. Alright, before we go any further, I have been asked by several people to show you what happened with our tray and stuff from last live. So here they are, all dry and looking beautiful. So we've got, I haven't sealed them at all. You guys keep me so busy painting, I hardly ever have time to seal and finish stuff. Usually when somebody says, oh, I'll buy that, I go, oops, I better seal it. So if you haven't received your paintings that you've bought from me, it's because they are still being sealed. But most of the ones that are bought and paid for are already shipped. So if you won something, that was the other thing. If you won something on my birthday auctions and haven't paid for it, I'm going to be emailing you this afternoon after this video, because if you don't want them anymore, that's totally fine, but I want to know so that I can sell them to someone else. And if you're not coming to New Zealand and coming to visit me, then please don't choose local pickup. I am not paying your shipping. Look at the bottom of this. This is so pretty. The way it's when it went underneath. So for those of you that missed that video, we stuck that down on there, poured paint, took this off, and then tilted that. An hour compacted into 1 minute, 1 second. Oh, him! Character from Guardians of the Galaxy. Now I understand. He is cool. I adore that dude. He's funny. Alright, how did these things come out? What are they called? Cabochons. They're pretty. That's what they are. They all came out cool. Not one of those is one I went, nah. These would make great earrings. I'm not doing it over the canvas, Andrea. I'm not doing that again. Sorry. I love you, but no. Doug, I adore you. Hey, Floyd Flower. It goes good. Yay, yummy, yummy, yummy. What do I seal with? Whatever I feel like, really. These are my preferred choices. We've got blur. That's what we've got. We've got a spray gloss varnish designed for it's archival safe, blah blah blah, non-yellowing, crystal clear, permanent, blah blah blah, or polycryl. This is the one that I use if I want a resin-like look finish, without having to mess around with resin. I'm really not a fan of resin. The only time I'm going to use resin, guys, is if it needs to be washable safe. If I just want the look of resin, I'm going to use Minwax because it looks like resin if you do lots of coats, but it's a huge amount cheaper. If I want the durability and water protection of resin, I will use resin. So that's my reason and justification. And at the moment, the resin I use is art resin. Why? Because I think their videos rock. If you've ever watched any of their videos, you'll see why I relate to them. We're kind of similar. Is this epoxy? Is what epoxy? I don't know what you're asking about, Raham. What will I do with the butterfly? What I always do with butterflies, set it free to play in the world. Great question. I really don't know. I just think it's cool. I think butterflies are cool. I've got 3 now. 2. I've got this one too. I like this one. It's funky. I might just keep them and do a collection of them on the wall at my next exhibition or something. I don't know. If you want them, let me know. Hey Cherie, good morning. Look great, good, beautiful. The cabs remind me of amber. Yes, I agree. Have you missed anything, Stacey? No, the only thing you've missed is the fact that we chose to do these instead of what Doug wanted to do, which was a canvas. But I love him anyway. Hi, Amy. Thank you, Cherie. Ibrahim. Okay, cool. My apologies. Hola, Alexa. Portugal is in the house. I know what epoxy is, Ramona, but I wasn't sure what they were asking. Is this epoxy? Is this resin? No, it's acrylic paint on stuff. When I was talking about I would only use resin, yes, epoxy resin. Does that make sense? Yes, as a mobile, yes. somebody suggested that in the comments on that video, and as they said in that comment, sorry, who said what? I'm sorry, it doesn't come back to me. I know it was a man. I don't know why that stuck. But you'd need to paint on both sides if you're doing them as a mobile. Right, okay. Good morning from Australia. Whoop whoop. Well, it is morning over there, absolutely. Sunshine Coast, you're 3 hours behind us, so it's 7 in the morning. All right. Cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, phthalo blue, turquoise blue, Payne's grey, which is kind of a blue-black. Then we've got burnt sienna, copper, gold, yellow ochre. Ooh, I don't know about tipping that one, that's not actually shut properly. Medium yellow, viridian hue green, crimson red, orange, grass green, white, black, and I think there's a little bit of lemon yellow in there too. Let me know what colours am I using. Let's do the star. Just gonna do one. Sorry guys, we're doing the star. What colours am I using for the star? Somebody suggested a white with a little bit of yellow and maybe some iridescent medium as a background, and then a grey and something else flip and drag through it. Was that for this? Oh no, that was for the moon. I had some great suggestions though. Kind of feeling blue, said Doug. Blue. I like blue. I like blue too. Awesome. Memphis, Belgium, Algeria. Do you ever use auto lubricant? The closest thing I use to auto lubricant is CRC 808 silicone. It needs to be an oil. I've seen people talking about using WD-40. WD-40 has a whole heap of other stuff in it, and that's what makes it stink. Hate the smell of WD-40. Personally. Doug. I'm going to go with your blues, but I'm not doing canvas, darling. So that's as close to automotive lubricant as I have used. Yeah, I wouldn't use WD-40, if that's what you were meaning. Yay, thanks Alexa. Top row. All the blues. All the blues and green, all the blues and green, all the blues and green. Are we including the viridian hue in the top row? Or is this the top row, white and black? The grass is white here. Well, the sky is grey here for the first time in a very long time. We've actually got like this wet stuff falling from the sky. It's hopefully not too much to affect the amount of concrete my husband's planning to pour today, because we only get paid after we pour the concrete, and it looks good. Copper, turquoise, phthalo blue, white, and gold. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Blues, Payne's grey, and copper. You guys are putting copper in the stars. Huh, that's interesting. I never thought of stars as copper. Hey, Tina Marie. Welcome, welcome. Yellows, says Cherie, being very different from everyone else. Now we're going with the blue. Together as a pair would be awesome. Gold and a touch of red. Tina Marie, we're painting a star. Gold and blues, red, turquoise and gold. Top row blues, black and white, like my first TV. Oh, you're showing your age there, Doug. Meridian hue, viridian hue is exquisite. Yes, I adore viridian hue. And you add some iridescent medium, which I do have iridescent medium as well, guys, so that's on the option list. Makes a brilliant emerald. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Looking in. Oh, yes, we do need green. Of course we need green. It's challenge month. Make it St. Patrick's star. Looking at the moon in the sunny day sky in Wine Country, California. Awesome! I love it when the moon's out on a sunny day. It's so cool. Black and white would be cool. LL Doug, thanks. Has anyone tried drilling a hole in a record? I think the butterfly would look pretty hanging in a window or patio door. You can definitely drill a hole in a record. Absolutely. Because it is brittle, it is easier to drill a hole on a very slow speed. WD-40 makes a separate silicone spray. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Does it stink as much as normal the blue can does? Ugh, I hate that stuff. 46. Really? That makes you 2 years older than me. Yellow, gold, and white. Blues and white. Doug, you're young. LOL. He's a baby, just like me. Orange and blue. Alright, we got some really good ideas. It has a hole in the center. Very good point, Crystal Core Art. Although the moon doesn't. The moon has no hole. You'd need to make another hole. All the ways of hanging records that I did a whole video on how to hang a record. So that's not linked in the description yet, but I will do afterwards. Sorry, my brain has gone to ticky tour. The other thing that's not on that video on how to hang a record that I had a brainwave about yesterday was double-sided suction cups. If you were sticking them on a window, that I think would work really well. But I'm not sure how whether the suction cup would actually adhere because of the lines. If anyone's got a double-sided, or any sort of suction cup, can you give it a go? Let me know. I don't have any. Has a hole in the centre, blue and silver glitter. No, it didn't stink. It didn't stink. Oh, I think mean it didn't stick as in the double-sided cup didn't stick. But it didn't stink as in the silicone spray didn't stink. That's good. What brand of iridescent medium do you use? The same as all the rest of my stuff, which is Reeves. Reeves. Link is in the description for that, on how to get hold of Reeves. Not the Reeves Intro Acrylic. Please know there is a difference. There's the iridescent medium. Not the Intro Acrylic. They are very cheap and don't give as good a job. WD-40 is made from fish oils. Interesting. Isla, that's why you're on the other side of the world to me. Yes, I would warm the record before drilling as well. Good idea, Doug. I remember seeing something about masking tape as well, and I believe it is useful when drilling. Definitely really good when you're drilling MDF. It saves the blowout in the back. And also cutting, like with a spinning blade. Okay. So I've got cerulean blue, copper, dark blue. That's phthalo blue. Turquoise, viridian hue, gold, Payne's grey, iridescent medium and white. Who's ready for a mass pour? I am. Right. Firstly, we have got songs for the new depression. Definitely time to sharpen this up a bit. New depression. Oh, everything that brings up Hook and Pod. As the author of the book called Unlocking Unhappy, I think we need to cover up anything that's depression. No, don't cover it up. Don't cover up depression. Unlock it. Give yourself the freedom to have depression if you choose, or be happy if you choose. There you go. I've screwed with a few of your minds now. What if depression was just a choice? What if happiness was just a choice? And everywhere you've decided that neither of them are a choice, will you destroy and uncreate that, please? Right, on good popcorn on boys, shorts and beyonds. There you go. Michelle's being weird again. I'm a weirdo. I'm gonna need some corner catchers because I've got lots of corners. Ugh, gross. Shiver me timbers, matey. I'm sure I mean, I grew up with WD-40, Isla. It's definitely a very, very useful tool, but I don't know what memory I have attached to that stuff, but It is not a pleasant memory. All the judgments I have of WD-40, I'm going to let those go now. Let's get that elbow moving. Squirt, squirt, WD-40 to the rescue. This is not a paid advertisement for WD-40, by the way. If it was that easy, I wouldn't be in hospital right now. Yep. What would it take for all of us to have ease, joy, and glory with our bodies? Everything that doesn't allow that, can we let that go, please? This is turning into a class, guys. I shouldn't be popping and potting you all. But if we're going to talk about pocking and potting, that's my weird shit from Access Consciousness. If you don't believe me that you can be happy, or you're choosing to be happy, I have a class next week. Blatant plug for myself. Come play. It's $20. Let's change this stuff. There you go. Advertisement over. Let's paint. Who am I today, and what grand and glorious adventures can I have? Alright. I've just suddenly realised that I actually want silly can in here. I really should go through and check all of these. Okay. I'm missing some. What did I say? Sending good vibes and good intentions your way, Doug. Absolutely. Any healing anybody requires, I desire to contribute to that. Please, please, please just be willing to receive all the contributions I can be. You didn't say pod poc. I did say pod poc. Poc pod, poc pod, poc pod. Hey, Carol. What are you doing up so late? You've been out gallivanting on a Thursday night, huh? Okay. Let's get some iridescent mediums to start this party off. And seeing as we're playing with spray, pour paint and dance. Who's been in here adding solidification to my paints, huh? Which one of you was it? Let's paint, baby. I know, we're at 37 minutes in and we're just starting to paint. I need to put a precursor on this. If you have an insane point of view that talking isn't annoying, please go to 10 minutes and 37 seconds into the video. I'm going to put lots and lots of layers of colour into this, so it's just little amounts. Do you like the colour of my jeans? These are all thick. That's right, Libby. Getting depressed is totally awesome. It's fun. I like getting depressed. But it used to be that when I got depressed, I didn't think I had an option. So the tools in my book and in the class that I'm doing next week are the tools that got me to see that it was an option and I could stop wallowing in it by choice. And that's something that a lot of us who have suffered from depression over the years forget or don't realise that we actually have, and that is choice. Hey, Yippee! Finally, says Rhonda. Ooh, crikey, that is way too thick. I'm reading and not looking at my paint. Sorry. Paint, 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 paint. Better late than never. Have I already done the sky? No. No, we're just starting, Carrie. You haven't missed any painting at all. It's still thick. Stack the lumps, let them dry, and you have Fordite. Hey, now that's a cool idea. I like that idea, Andrea. I'm going to fish out all those molds I have, and any lumps that I fish out from now on, I'm going to put it into one of the molds. And see what I can make. Singing is good too, yes. Alright, okay, so this is not acceptable. There are far too many people sick in my world at the moment. What are we all aware of that we're not acknowledging we're aware of? That if we were to acknowledge it, we could allow it to shift, change, and create different. Everything that you're not willing to acknowledge that you know, everywhere you are allowing your body to be at the effect of that. Will you destroy and uncreate all that, please? Please, 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 let it all go. Now pull energy in from the earth, which is always desiring to contribute to you, up through your body, up and out through the top of your head, and in through your head, down through your body and out through your feet. And just get those flows running again, guys. Just let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Just like paint, let it flow. Alright. Oh, we need some more. Do. Okay, we've got 2 types of silicone going into this one. Now I'm using my plasticide. Okay, so I'm going to run through the colours as I go through, guys. So that was gold, deep turquoise, phthalo blue. All of my colours are mixed with Flowtron and water. They're all Reeves, because nobody picked red. And none of the colours have silicone in them. That's why I'm adding silicone. And this is super, super, super thick. All of these colours are way too thick. except maybe the blue. And the iridescent medium. Woohoo! Here we go. The world is escaping. The world is a vampire. What is a fordite? I think it's a type of stone. That's what I heard as it is. Ah, I don't want that. Who let me do that? Stop it. It's a lot of paint. I've got my cardboard ready. Ready to catch. We're not getting cells today. What's right about that I'm not getting? Oh, that's a good definition. Thank you, Andrea. Am I a Kiwi? Yes, I'm a Kiwi. My parents immigrated from the UK a year before I was born because I refused to be born there. I like the sun, baby. All the way to the end. Hey, Mary Hart. still not a fan of that. These colours are gorgeous. Well, I think you guys have done a great job selecting colours and shapes and stuff. That's just stunning. I'm not a fan of what's going on in there though. So, where is it? I know I have it here somewhere. What did I do with it? Pug doctor. Now that's how to pimp up a corner catcher. It's come out really pretty too. Yeah. It's as if I painted a star before. It is as if I painted a star before, and no, I haven't. Well, that got rid of that. I should have done that before I started tilting. Maybe I should just put a big blob of black in the middle, and then that would be like a black star, a black hole in the middle of a star. Yeah, it does remind me of PowerShell a little bit, absolutely. When in doubt, cabochon it out. Oh, they sell 4-dike cabochons at the rock shop near me. What a cool idea. Looks like an underwater scene. See if I can set it on fire. No. I'm loving your craziness, says Karen. Thank you, Karen. Hey, Sue. Do you have a chain? You could do a swirl. No, I don't have a chain. Thank you, guys. Two around. I love this. I could, when it's dry, I could bend it that way so that it's like petals of a flower, and then you wouldn't see the underneath. Yes. I agree, Libby. To put up with me, you must love me. How did I get so lucky to have so many friends all around the world? I got an email yesterday from, oh, where were they from? From the States somewhere, asking if I ever come to the States, and if I was coming to the States in 2021 or 22, would I be willing to come and do a workshop in the area? I was like, that's cool. Where was that? Morgantown. That's WV, that's West Virginia, right? Am I correct with that? It's so exciting. I'll be seeing the rest bright and early in the morning. See you, Karina. Have a good sleep. Oh, my nose. Sorry, excuse me. I hate hearing other people sniff. So I thought I'm doing that to you guys. It's just hideous. Sorry. My apologies. Alright, I'm going to stop because otherwise I'm just going to fiddle it to death. I really like this colour combo. You guys are awesome. Let me bring it up and show you guys close up. Because it's pretty. There's my interesting creation in the middle. That would be awesome. West Virginia. Yes, West Virginia. Start your world tour there. Yeah, baby. Do I have to wait till 2021 to do it? Hey, Marianne from Greece. Hey Rena, I am in Rotorua, New Zealand. We have a lake too. Looks like a school of dolphins. Hey, cool. Timid come. Tina's in Florida. Nice, yummy. Yes, STO. I'm not sure what STO stands for. Oregon, beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oklahoma. Morgantown is only 5 hours from me. I would come. It always makes me laugh when you guys in the States talk about how far it is. 5 hours would get me to the bottom of the North Island. And 5 hours north, I'd be in the sea. I would be in water, either direction. And it only takes an hour to get into water that way, and an hour and a half to water that way. So there you go. I'm in a little country. Looks like other world in the star. Oops, we're out of focus. Sorry. Amaze balls. I haven't heard that for a while. That's one of my favorites. The middle is delicious. Yay! Love it. Toledo, Norway. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Puerto Rico. No, Oh, standing here chatting to you lot, missing something rather delicious looking. Let's see if I can zoom in. Check out that drip. That's cool. We need a round cabochon. Calling all round cabochons, calling all round cabochons. This is for you. There you are. It's really funny. There's a whole heap of bits of information that I've been starting to add in to the description underneath my videos, but because it's the same questions over and over again, video after video after video. And but then I thought, oh, is it such a good idea to do that? Because having all those questions on my videos is actually really helpful to my video, how YouTube rates them and puts them up. The more comments, the more they recommend it to others. You know what? That's actually just too big. Let's do it anyway. Look, it's so pretty. If it was pink, we could call it the pink and white terraces. That's the famous pink and white terraces from Lake Tarawera. That's about 10 minutes drive that way. Over the hill and far away. Very famous. People used to travel to New Zealand just to see the pink and white terraces back late 1800s. And then Tarawera erupted, and all of a sudden it was gone. I like that. That's pretty. Okay, guys. I've had Stepped waterfall. Yes, that's another good description of it. I think I've done everything I can do on this, to be honest. Has anybody got any questions that they... Did I just dip that cabochon? Yes, I did, darling. That's my signature thing. Dipping cabochons. There is a video on my channel. I have videos about everything. Has anybody noticed? Let me have a look. Let's see what I can do. In there, making cabochons. There we go. Copy. Here's the chat. Paste. That video there in Candia Forks. In Cindia Forks. I apologize for mispronunciation. That video there is how I dip my cabochons, lots of information, what I do with them afterwards. A lot of people have been asking what sort of glue do I use to put them into the pendants, because this is what they look like as a pendant. This stuff here, and there's a gorilla version of it as well on Amazon. This stuff here dries in 5 minutes. So it's not actually, the paint is not sitting in the wet long enough for it to, this is probably backwards, is it? Are you seeing this backwards? Sally's Araldite. I think it's only available in New Zealand and Australia anyway, so if you are not in New Zealand or Australia, then check out the Gorilla version, but it is a epoxy adhesive and it dries in 5 minutes, which means that the paint doesn't get all upset, grumpy and disengage from the what's that stuff called? Glass. I think class is coming to an end, darlings. My brain is disappearing off into a puff of smoke. Why do I think there's no cells? Because actually, I was going to say because there wasn't enough silicone in there, and that's a big fat lie. The reason there's no cells in there is the paint was too thick. I also have a video on that. So what are the things that can affect whether or not you get cells, guys? The things are how thick your paint is, how much you stir your silicone in. Like if you stir, it will it'll just emulsify into the paint, and it just won't. It'll just become part of the paint. The other thing that's a big one is how thin your layer of paint is. And a lot of people also get a lot of cells, but because they've got a big clump of the colour, the silicone's coming up through that colour, but you can't tell because it's coming up out of that colour through only that colour. So there's nothing else for it to push past. So if you have a look down here, we have a cell, and it's come up from the iridescent medium through some copper, through some cerulean blue, through some more copper, through some Payne's grey, through some white, and that's what's made all those different rings. If it's only in the blue and it only comes up through blue and lands at the top, which is on blue, there's a cell there. There's a puddle of silicon sitting there, but it's not creating a visible cell, if that makes sense. You don't get those big rings like we've got there. Okay. And if you are creating a skin on the top of your paint before the silicon can get through, by drying it out with it, like I did with that heat gun, that had a really fierce blower on it, and the silicon just can't come up through the top layer. So I hope that makes sense. You're all saying goodbye. Did I miss anything? 5 hours won't even get me out of state. How's it get any better than that? Thank you, Isla. Yeah, don't forget to hit like. If you are new to my channel and aren't subscribed, then hit subscribe as well. And if you would like to know, I have it written down on a piece of paper somewhere. Where is that? If you would like to know when I'm going live, I send out emails. I need to tidy my room. This is a mess. I send out emails, mickeyart.co.nz/sign up, and I send out an email the day before I go live so that you all know how to plan your day. Thank you, Isla. Yes. Yeah, no. I'm getting my bars run this afternoon. My son is homesick and we're going to run each other's bars. So that will be a huge gift. But there is a pop-up art festival sale in Rotorua tomorrow, which I have a stand at, and then on Sunday I'm running bars at the local healing expo. So I might have a couple of glasses of wine at my father-in-law's 70th on Saturday night. That'll be my wind down. I hate spell check. Yes, so do I. Actually, Carrie, have you ever noticed that you only hate it on the times that it doesn't do the right thing? On the 999 times that it corrects things, and you don't even notice it corrected it because it corrected it correctly. We don't acknowledge it. It's like telling a kid off for being naughty once every 3 days when he's good the rest of it. Yes, make up a word. Looks like a galaxy. A galaxy far, far away. It looks like some sort of random being running through the galaxy. Yeah, splashing silicone on the top does do cool stuff if your paint is thin enough. This paint's not thin enough. Obrigada. Looks like Edward Scissorhand. Looking forward to the moon. Me too. Alright guys, have fun. I adore you. All contributions to healing of bodies are yours if you desire and require them. And how much fun can you have? Doug, I reckon even you can have fun in hospital. I adore you. Have fun. Bye-bye.